Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again. Welcome to my channel. So in this episode, I'm going to show you the two new unique weapon Bethesda added in to this season. I'm going to show you how good or how bad them is, and more importantly, how to actually get them easily and quickly. So here is the lower tier of the same weapon basically. It's a plasma rifle variant with a new paint and a unique effect. The unique effect is spray metal brace. So instead of spray plasma, the green flame, it actually sprays kind of red rusty like powders, and it has a lower capacity comparing to the standard plasma version. You can also get a upgraded higher tier version of the same weapon. It even have a different name, and the only difference between these two is the higher tier one have a 4-star legendary effect, which can deal 50% bonus damage to anything that is burning. So you can see it has even higher fire damage as well. That's a direct upgrade from the lower tier one. If you compare it with another enhanced version of the plasma rifle, the Slugbuster. Slugbuster have a lower physical damage number and a lower energy damage at the second one. However, it has a much larger capacity, 50 more % rounds in the same magazine. That means you're gonna have less loading time, you're gonna have higher DPS, so it is really hard to actually compare these two new guns with the Slugbuster. I would say they're probably on par with each other when you're talking about pure DPS. Another interesting comparison is to compare these two new guns with the Enclave Plasma version. The Enclave Plasma rifle or pistol, they have higher physical damage or ballistic damage. They have slightly lower energy damage. However, don't forget, for the two new guns, you cannot change their legendary effects, which are penetration 1st star, replenish action point 2nd, and weapon breaks lower 3rd. And they are not the top level legendary effect you want on this type of gun. For the Enclave Plasma though, you can actually mold it properly if you put your hands on the right molds. You're gonna have to grind for that. I do not have the right mold on this character, so they are all standard. But with the right mold, you can make this gun much more powerful, and even the legendary effect can be changed. So instead of penetration for the 1st star, you can put the Furious or Blooded and Explosion the 2nd star. They're gonna make this gun much more powerful. And you can even change the 3rd star if you want and add the 4th star on top. What I'm saying is, to use Enclave Plasma rifle, you can actually achieve higher DPS than these two new weapons. So for these two new weapons, if you want pure DPS, then they are not worth the effort. But if you, like me, has to collect every single thing in this game, then it is a good collection, and you never know when Bethesda might buff it up. So maybe one day this can become a meta. I would suggest, if you can, you do want to collect these two new guns in your arsenal. Now the question is, how can you get them? So it's actually under the Burning Spring new challenges. You have to actually collect 145 of Abraxodine Intel case. If you collect 75 of them, you can get the lower tier version. If you collect all of this 145 of them, you can get the higher tier version with the 4th star. And those cases are dotted around the new map. There's no single fixed places you can get all of them. So that means a lot of running around finding things in the huge new map. But if you're on PC, lucky you, we have two great modes which can help you to find them much easy and quicker. The first one, as you can see on map, in my map you see these green dots. Each dot means an Abraxo Intel case. You can go directly to that location to find it with this in-game map. So this is one of the modes I'm currently using. And you see this purple dots or purple thing on my screen. These are the Intel cases. You can see them from miles away, through walls, through construction, through hills even, with another mode. So with these two modes combined, you can easily find all the Intel cases hassle-free. Okay, not completely hassle-free, you're gonna still need spend a bit of time, an hour or two, to actually collect all of them. Another good thing is you can always change server. Oh, someone's visiting us. Hello boy. We got a lot of new players. That's really exciting to see them. So with these two modes, you can find them very easily. And if you are not on PC, don't worry. I have a map which have all the locations marked on it, and I got this map from a guy called Franciscos from the data mining Discord. I'm not sure whether he is a creator of this map or someone else, but whoever created it is a hero. Now with this map, you don't need to run around the map like a headless chicken. You run to exactly where the case stays. This is gonna save you a lot of time and efforts as well. Alright, that's everything I want to show you in this quick episode. I hope it'll help you to find all the new weapons, well, the Intel case first apparently, and put them into a display shelf or whatever. Hopefully one day they're gonna become new meta. Alright, I hope you find this video informative. If you like it, please give me a thumb up, and you can always subscribe to my channel to support me. But until next time, FO76 out.